Back out in the woods. Hello, my little baby. Oh, it's raining. But I don't care. Rain ain't gonna stop me. It's all sand anyway, so it won't get too mucky. Just means I'll have to spend a bit of time cleaning those tracks out, but that's all good. Oh yeah. Golden. Coolant's at a good level. It's fired up. Getting wet here. Oh my goodness. Remember, I think I still have lots of fuel in here. Oh dear. Oh shit. Oh my lord. It's not supposed to be raining like this. But it is. Would be nice if it stopped though. Oh, it's just fired up. Alright, let's let her warm up and then I'm going to bring these buckets, both buckets out in the front because I need them both. That's loud. Computer's loading. Let her warm up. Alright, so now that the rain slowed down a little bit, what we're trying to do here is create some drainage. Because, like I said, talked him into saving this garage, so now we're going to fix some drainage issues. So I got to dig all this out. I'm not going to hurt that propane line, it ain't being used. There was a tank sitting over there at one point, so it will be fine to pull out of there. The hydro is actually wrapping around the front and then coming up on the other side. We're not doing anything on the other side, except for a little bit over. So we're going to be digging all this out. It's obviously buried right now, the tin. You don't want to bury it. That's already starting to rust down there. So we're going to unbury it. We're going to slow this bank down a bit, dig some of that crap out of there. Yeah, you have to get some drainage, some pipe in there, and you get some corrugated weeper in there from over there all the way down, and then at that point over there, what we're going to do is connect a solid pipe and run it right over to where I was kind of stacking the trees. Anyways, pitter patter, I got the smooth bucket on. I'm going to start pulling this stuff out. First thing I gotta do is turn around, put my plow in front of me, because a lot of the dirt I'm taking out of here, I'm just spreading out here to bury all this crap. Much easier just to use that plow, put it to use. Anyways, get her done. Alright, so we got our 4-foot bucket on. Those beepers, you gotta love those beepers. It's almost where I wish I had the swivel on this thing, but hey, we will make do with what we have. Try my darndest not to hit that roof. Yes, I'm not going to hit that roof, don't worry folks. make it work. Got the guys here with me today. This rain is not helping our situation. Yeah, I'm gonna be running into some roots over here because there are some good sized trees I took out. Right there, if you remember correctly. Keep going here for a bit, set you up for a time lapse. So, we got a good chunk of it prepped. Oh, it's so loud. And we got 2 loads of riprap here. And I'm probably going to use every last little bit of it. Reach. Be an idea. Alright, we got some good old granite riprap. And a really steep embankment here. Oh, that's so loud. Alright, so you get the concept. Riprap for the bank, and we're just going to do that whole area in riprap. So bada boom bada bing. Johnny's just covering that end up. Truck tape. So you get the idea. The pipe is literally gonna, I don't know if I showed you when we were digging that out or not, it was full of water. So because we have hydro coming from the building over the corner of this building, we're sloping from there all the way around. So from there over to here, we only got about, I think about 3 inches. But from here over, we got plenty more. There is a monster pile of concrete there that won't budge. It's going quite a distance. But I did manage to peel a good chunk of it off with the tooth bucket. I just got back from my hardware supplier. Had to go buy new bolts. That pin was loose, the bolt was missing. Same with the tooth bucket. Pain in the butt. Anyways, I'm gonna be tracking back and forth about 300 times here. Maybe not quite 300, but it'll be enough. Number 2. So why I haven't got too fussy with grading in here, because I gotta come in and out of here quite a bit. surprised I didn't see have any more of them marked when I showed up here this morning. I thought for sure I'd see at least a couple more. But nope. It's quite a steep little jaunt here. Bucket. I do have a bigger bucket here that's 4 foot, but it's a grading bucket. It's not meant for this kind of stuff. Neither is this bucket really, but it's what works. Yep, we spent most of our morning hiding from frickin' rain. Wow, does it stink? Gotta get a little bit of coverage over this pipe here so she don't move. Bucket number 2. And we begin our trek for bucket number 3. Machine's doing more tracking than working on this little job. Sometimes that's just how she goes. I'm sure I'll get into a situation too where I will need to use it as a concrete buggy, so I'm gonna complain about this a little bit. Actually, we have a job coming up where I might have to do that. Save from getting a pump truck in. We all know pump trucks aren't cheap. There was another rock. Darn it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get a bigger tooth bucket for this girl. She's definitely gonna need one. lot of people saying you don't need to put that geotextile down, but yeah, you do. It's quite sandy here, and that rock will just disappear into all this sand. No matter what, you're gonna have weed growth. Nothing you can do about that. This is mostly just so it helps hold the bank in. The riprap is the riprap and the geotextile are gonna help hold the bank in. It's quite sandy. The riprap will just sink into that sand, and crazy downpours, that sand can bleed right through the riprap. But with the geotextile there, that ain't gonna happen. But yeah, it's gotta be there. It's not for weeds, trust me. It is not for weeds. Alright. Another bucket bites the dust. Keeping an eye on those freaking pins. That annoyed me. Keep on trucking. Alright, we're wrapping around the side here. The side, we're in the back. So you can see what the guys are doing. We're making sure we got our proper grades as I'm digging this out. We're moving a fair bit of dirt here. We're building quite the berm here for spring runoff. I only got to get to right about this tree. And then all the way over to there. That way nothing rushes the building here, except for what's sitting where I'm sitting. So I'm trying to take this junky stuff, go to the roots, and just put it at the bottom and bury it. We don't have a whole lot of digging left to do here though. Start moving some more riprap again. Yeah, don't hit that tree. Let's not take anything down that we don't have to. Now I know normally when you're prepping for riprap you do it in stairs and you pack. You leave it in like a shelf. It's actually what they call it, shelves. This we're trying to get at a pretty much at like a 1 to 1.5 to 2 to 1 slope kind of thing. So for every 1.5 feet you go out, it'll drop down a foot, or every 2 feet you go out, it'll drop down a foot. That's what we're aiming for. It's obviously we're on a commercial job, so it doesn't got to be precise. Don't know if you can see over there. That's pretty much what we got it at right now, is a 2 to 1 there. So that's what I try to want to keep it to. I've done a lot of this type of work before, commercially, and yeah, you got to do your shells, pack, and it's a pain in the ass. You
get just as good of a finish with it this way. It does not really make much of a difference, to tell you the truth. I do a lot of work for a commercial contractor, and he's had his own guys do a few of the buildings that he did, and I had to redo 2 of them. So they just prefer that I do that kind of stuff, or they bring in another company, but I can't do it, which does a lot of work for him as well, a lot of machine work, a lot of excavation stuff. So a lot of roots trying to grow in under that slab. So another reason we're doing this is to protect this garage. It is literally just a slab. It's not slab on grade, it's just a slab. That's some nice white sand down there. It's almost like filter sand. I like it. It's nice stuff. Like I said, this used to be a old sand pit. So I ripped the old gas line down and out. They're heating us with electric. So no need to have that there. Keeping an eye on those pins there now. That was a pain in my ass. Go over a bit here to be able to do that, which means I'm going to have to dig this out. Pile it up here. Out of mind, right? Sight out of mind. Yeah, frickin' rainy, wet day. Feel bad for these guys, but the day is almost over. It's Friday. Get this spot kind of prepped, and then we'll probably be almost done for the day. be back.
Alrighty, folks. This is kind of what we got going on here. James has probably explained a bit of it, but riprap here with a weeping pipe, you know. Gonna be pitching from there all the way down, well, from there all the way down to there, and draining out over that way. And with all the fill that's being dug out, James here is putting a little berm so that the only thing that our pipe is dealing with in the spring is the water from this area instead of the spring runoff from this whole little hillside. We'll have a high point right kind of in the center so we can have a bit going and a bit going that way. And yeah, nothing too complex here. This is about a 2 to 1-ish pitch. 2 feet to 1 feet. This is steeper. If this was commercial, they might ask you to do a little bit of benching, but you put it on thick enough, you will be okay. Yeah, we have our geotextile like always when we're doing this kind of stuff. Yeah, Marky down there, we got our grade stick, transit going, and yeah, not too shabby, not too shabby. Check back in a moment. I'm gonna go under the covers here. We got a little bit of sprinklage. We got some sprinklage. I'm covering you folks. Marky, raking. 307, moving dirt. I'm putting you back in the cab because it's raining.
Yeah, still slugging riprap. And near the end of the day. I may or may not have another load coming up today. Time will tell. Riprap. Bring her on down. Bring her on down.
Good to go.
Going up. Plug your ears. Lockers on. Well, I better go sign this bill. Crappy wet Friday, eh, boys?
Yeah. Still be snowing though.
Yeah, that'll be soon enough. Give it, I don't know, man. I see a lot of geese gathering. It's what, end of August. It's middle of August. Like I was saying earlier, I think it potentially may be a bit of an early winter. A bit, I'm thinking.
A little bit of snow.
A little too early to tell, but hey, yeah.
We'll find out.
Yeah. Listen to the farmers, they say. No, I say pay attention to the, yeah, exactly. Pay attention to the animals. They'll tell you what's going on. Yeah. Looking like riprap. So we are going just around the corner, and that's where we stop. And you'll have to check out the next little video, which will be started soon enough. Get some garbage here. Soon enough. Yeah, this tin was buried pretty good. So we got a pipe from here all the way over. There's the well. That's why I am sloping it from that corner all the way around over to here. We're coming just around that corner. Really, ideally, it would have been nice to split the slope from that far corner over to here, that far corner over there. But I have hydro coming from that building to right here, obviously, and then the well. There's a line going to the house. You don't want to hit any of those. So, because we're not disturbing these trees, I'm going to take all that to right about here-ish, and that's where we're going to call her quits. And I will be tying a solid pipe, bleeding it out down over there, daylighting it. That'll be another day. That's it for this one. We got our geotextile in place where she's got to be. Wow, that root almost didn't want to come out of there. I ripped the gas out of there because it was just annoying and in the way. And then a chunk of rip. Yep. So that's going to be it for today. Excavator's laying down, ready for some sleep. Boys are ready to leave, and I am too. So pitter patter. Let's get at her and get out. Don't forget to. My goodness, little pieces of riprap everywhere. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Hit that bell notification. Get the next video. We appreciate it. Anyways, I'm out. God bless. Catch you in the next video. Enjoy your weekend.